Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have what I melted for the second half of December 2020. Woohoo! All right, so we're gonna go through, as per usual, we're gonna go through all the things I didn't quite finish melting or burning, and then we're gonna go on to all the empties. So first off, might as well talk about my Christmas candle, my very seasonal candle that I love so much between Christmas and New Year's. That's 'Tis the Season. This has been great, I will say. The burn has been really good. I burnt this even this morning before I put the wax melts on for the day. So I still have to trim the wicks before I burn the next time I light, which is what I do. Really, really nice, very, very strong. So far, what am I at? I'm just about at the 55% mark of wax. So we'll see what the second half of this does, and if I feel like I have to cut this, as I did the frosted cranberry, I will definitely do that. So that's 'Tis the Season, always a great one. Next up, we have from the Candle Daddy, and of course I do have a link down below for giving you guys 10% off anything from their website. This is Morning Wood, also known as Christmas Tree. Stop, you guys are bad. Anyway, so I've had this out. I burnt this while we still have our Christmas decor up. It's just the 2nd of January. We'll be taking it down shortly. But I had this up because we have a faux Christmas tree. So this is really, really nice to just have out, make it smell just like a very fresh pine tree that's come out from the woods, and it's really, really good. And just a little bit of sitting. I do find that I tend to get a little bit of sitting because the wick is always a little bit off center. This has corrected itself already. It's come a little bit back towards us here, towards the center, but it has burned otherwise beautifully, and throw for this tiny little candle is really, really good. So highly recommend this. As for wax melts, I have a chopped up candle from Bath & Body Works. And this is in Winter Mint and Spruce, which I know is like coveted by so many people because we haven't, like so many favorites from Bath & Body Works. We're all still waiting for them to bring it out each season, and we already know they're not bringing back Winter Mint and Spruce. It's a little late for that. So what I did is I wanted to be able to enjoy this even longer. Again, for the same reason I pulled this out as I burned the Morning Wood Christmas Tree scent. It's just a really nice minty, outdoors, piney type scent. And I only have a little bit left, but I do have a full candle that I'm holding on to probably till next year. Whether I decide to burn it or to chop it, we'll decide in that time in 2021. Homes and Gardens limited edition pink sugar berry. This I did pick up with Ramona, I think. Anyway, this is a great one. Unfortunately, as Canadians, we do not get Better Homes and Gardens. I love this one. It literally is a very sugary raspberry. It's very nice, and I melt 2 cubes at a time in my warmer, my wax warmer in the bedroom. Really enjoy this one. I still got to go into my collection to find out whether I have one more left or this might be my last one, but I know you can't get this right now because it is a limited edition. We have another limited edition that I've had for a while. I bought this when I was in the United States prior to COVID. This is Fresh Cut Fraser, and I bought this strictly, again, you're seeing a pattern here, because we have the faux tree. I just really love the outdoorsy smell. I am from British Columbia originally, and I miss that smell very much. And it was very good, very strong. Again, I used 2 cubes at a time in each one of my warmers in the living room, and this threw very, very well. Iced Winter Cranberry from Better Homes and Gardens. It was limited edition. If you're from the US, I believe you can probably find this in your Walmart. If they still have it in your Walmart. This is really good. This is, to me, just as good as the frosted cranberry candle from Bath & Body Works. So if you can't, this is in American, this is like $2 American versus, much, much more in the candle form. But again, like I've said before, you can always chop that candle up and make oodles of wax melts out of it. So anyway, love this scent. Cranberry to me is something I love to smell. I love to bring out towards the latter half of November into the beginning of December. So really did enjoy it. So sticking with Walmart wax, we have Sensational's Magic Spell. I did pick this one up in the US, or I was gifted it probably yes, I was gifted this, but we do I'm happy to announce we actually have this one in Canada. This smells just like Victoria's Secret's Love Spell. It's so good. I just absolutely love this, of course. And I use 2 cubes at a time in my warmer in the bedroom. So with Sensationals and Better Homes and Gardens, 2 cubes per warmer for me works very well, but it all depends on your warmer, the wattage of that warmer, your room size, airflow, all that fun stuff. Love this one. I think I'm actually finishing this one up in my bedroom or my bathrooms right now. This is a laundry basket, completely empty. I did pick this one up. I think in Canada we can get this as well, which is great. Lush linen, it is exactly how you see it. So it looks just like dried, laundered with like bounce sheets used, folded up towels, and you would just want to like sniff your nice clean towels. So I really do love this one. I do strictly melt these ones one at a time, 1 cube in each of my warmers in my bathroom, because the bathrooms A are smaller, but B, they also have just a plug-in warmer in the outlet. So it's a much smaller base to carry wax. So it doesn't need a lot in those rooms. So 1 per room laundry basket, really, really good. This is lavender and white balsam from Scentsy, and I was gifted this, and this is beautiful. So I used, because there are a total of 8 little cubes, I used 2 cubes in my bedroom warmer. Because this has lavender, I tend to melt most of my lavender in the bedroom. Just it's very relaxing and all that. So I really did enjoy this, and yes, very, very good. Highly recommend that one. My absolute favorites of all time, if you guys have been following my channel for any length of time, you know how much I love Winter Palace from the Bathing Garden, and this one was gifted to me by Ava. This is described as French lavender, winter berries, vanilla, pomegranate, strawberries, icy peppermint, and hints of tea and pink sugar. This is so relaxing for me. I just love this scent. It just brings a smile to my face, as sometimes citruses do or fizzy pops do in the summer. This one is puts me in a nice mood. I love it. So Winter Palace from the Bathing Garden. I have more of this. I would definitely repurchase. This has been many repurchases, and I will absolutely repurchase in the future. All right, so let's go on to the Candle Daddy. We have Cinnamon Roll, and I will say of the 3 that I'm about to show you is my least favorite. It was much heavier on cinnamon. It was strong. I'm not gonna lie, this was strong. I actually used 1 cube per warmer in the living room because I found that this was very, very strong. So I didn't feel like I needed to put my usual 2 cubes. So I treated this as if I would treat a Super Tarts Wax Melt, that I only put 1 cube in a warmer, where generally I might put 2, and for anything else. This is quite cinnamony, less of the pastry, more of the cinnamon and spices, that kind of thing, and a little bit of icing. If you like that, this would definitely be up your alley. I just don't like too heavy of a cinnamon, and unfortunately for me, this was just a little bit heavy. On the other hand, we have Caramel Pecan, and I really like this one. It was just a candied pecan. It was really yummy. I wasn't sure for some reason when I saw this. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be cinnamony and things like that. And it was quite light to sniff the pack. Like when I opened the clam, it was quite light, but when I melted this was really, really nice. Just the right amount of pecan, like the nice nutty note with a nice caramel. Just sweet enough, not too ooey gooey. So I'd highly recommend this one, Caramel Pecan. And then finishing this one up today, I have 1 cube in each one of the bathroom warmers going right now. And this kind of confuses me because I get from my nose, every nose is different. It does say banana nut bread and hazelnut vanilla. I get coconut cookie. That's what I get. I don't get a heavy banana, and I don't get a heavy hazelnut, but there is definitely like a bready note, which I would pertain to like the cookie, the base of a cookie. But I definitely, to my nose, I get more of a coconut note. And again, just, yeah, 1 of these cubes in the bathroom warmers are going right now, and they're quite strong. So again, that's from the Candle Daddy, and I really did enjoy this one. While we're on the Candle Daddy, I did complete the Coffee Up in This Bitch candle. So I'll show you here. It extinguished itself, so I can no longer get it. But if you wanted to melt this down, if you have like a candle crock or anything like that, go for it. I just have a lot. This to me was so good. It's not just your standard coffee. It smells like you walked into a cafe. So yes, it smells like coffee, but it smells like mocha, like a nice, like a mocha cream puff type thing. I've shown that picture many times, but I really love this one. It reminds me of college for some reason, because I used to go to Starbucks a lot to study, because I need distractions around me to stay focused. I'm sure I'm not the only one, but in order for me to be focused on writing a paper or studying for an exam, I need to be where people were around me and moving. for some reason, the next thing I knew, it was like 3 hours done, and I've studied a lot. So, but this reminded me of college. So, man, that was a long time ago. Anyway, really, really like this one. I would highly recommend this. It did fairly well. It had its moments, but it corrected itself when it came to the wick being straight. I'm just finding that to be with all the Candle Daddies that I've burned so far. The wicks are great to start. About midway, they shift, and then by the end, they come back. So on to Super Tarts. So I completed Emmett from Super Tarts, which is pine and strawberry. And before you're like, huh, pine and strawberry, it's so good. I had this one going in the bathrooms, 1 cube at a time in the bathrooms. Powerhouse scent as all my Super Tarts. Well, 99% of my Super Tarts are Powerhouse. So this is fantastic. I really did enjoy this. This has been a repurchase, and this will be a repurchase in the future. Next up, we have Chomper, which is a shark smell, right, Nelson?
The shark smell.
He loves the shark smell, which is Jaws. And so this is Jaws, but with a twist. So Chomper is described as sea salt, ozone, seagrass, plum, pear, and the Mac apple is what makes Chomper. So Mac apple is added to the original Jaws scent. So very, very good. 1 cube at a time, absolutely, in each of the warmers in the bathroom. I do tend to melt my Jaws blends in the bathroom. Really, really do enjoy this one. Again, has been a repurchase. Absolutely will be a repurchase in the future. And our Christmas daytime melt, yippee-ki-yay, and I'll let you fill in the rest. This is iced sugar cookies and pine needles. Again, totally wouldn't think that you would like this one. It sounds weird. The blend sounds interesting. It's so good. Probably like the 3rd time I've purchased this one. Love this one. I always saved mine for the Christmas time, and I asked Nelson, did you want to have that one for yippee-ki-yay from, from the movie? Do you want that one for melting on Christmas Day? And he said, yeah, sure. Really do enjoy this one. It's very strong, as, like I said, 99% of Super Tarts are. 1 cube per melter. Throws like a beast. I have 2 wax melts from the Super Tarts Advent Calendar from 2019. We have Orange Pop-Tarts Graham Cracker Cornbread, and then we have Caramelized Figgy Gingerbread, Toasted Mallow, and Lemon Eclair. Both very, very good, very gourmand. Split each of one of these wax melts and split them in half and melted them in the living rooms, and they were tasty. Like, you could look at the air. It was very, very good. And last up, as you guys know, I did a chopping video of some Bath & Body Works candles. This one, I completed this one in pumpkin carving, which is like it's got a little more of a spice to it. It's my least favorite of the pumpkin lineups that I've had in the last little while. Again, I wanted to complete this. I know it's December, but I've had this for so many years. Like, look at the packaging on this. This is older. And then this one here, which super popular again this year, totally repackaged as per usual, but at least they didn't hide it and they named it the same. It's Vanilla Balsam. This is just, again, a great twist on a balsam candle, just like all the other ones I mentioned earlier with pine or balsam notes. Some had mint in them. This one has vanilla. It's a great scent for this time of year. And again, for a gal like me who misses her forests and trees, like literally you'd walk outside and you can smell it. I haven't smelt that in a year and a half, so I kind of miss it. But really, really enjoy this. Again, I can't stress this enough. When you chop up your candles from Bath & Body Works or wherever, you get so much more life. You get more opportunity to enjoy the fragrances that you love, and saves you money in the long run. All right, you guys, that is everything. Thank you so much for joining me. And as always, be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye, guys.